KNDY.
And Dusty Donis back with you here on KNDY from Great Bend at the Kirkman Activity Center on the campus of Barton Community College. LT and Sheila Plesky Court for the 1A Division II State Championship game between the Hanover Lady Wildcats and the Lebo Lady Wolves. I got to be honest with you, this is the one I've been waiting for since the tournament began. Both of these teams coming in with a record of 23-0 to the tournament, and they've won their first two games in fairly convincing fashion. Lebo had a much easier first game than Hanover did. We'll tell you about that as we move on here in our pregame show. Hanover won over Wallace County 63-32 on Friday behind 13 points from Anna Ginneman. Keegan Atkins had 11, and Macy Holly added 10. They came back yesterday with a 62-41 win over St. John Sipton in the first semifinal. Anna Ginneman with 19. Keegan Atkins had 18 in that victory to set up this championship matchup as the Lebo Lady Wolves come in with a record of 25-0, just like Hanover here in the championship game. Lebo won their first game over Pawnee Heights 56-12. It was a tough situation for Pawnee Heights. Their leading scorer, well, first of all, they only have 6 on their roster, so that's number one. Their leading scorer, Olivia Hands, who averages around 20 points a game, did not play at all. She was out with an injury. And so they had a starter that didn't play a lot during the season. They were really rolling with mostly 5 players. Well, then one of their starting point guard tried to take a charge toward the end of the first quarter when it was already 24-0, Lebo with the lead. And a head injury ensued as the player hit the floor with her head and didn't come back in the game. It was 4 players the rest of the way for Pawnee Heights. Lebo had a player standing in the corner defensively for most of the rest of the game, so it would be basically 4-on-4 on that end of the floor. There were a lot of steals, layups, and runouts, so as far as half court was concerned, they didn't have to do a lot of 4-on-4 stuff and keep anybody in the corner on that end of the floor. But just a tough way to play a first-round state game. Lebo ended up winning the game 56-12. Their sophomore, Sage Hadley led the way in that game, and she had 17. Again, it was 41-0 at halftime, 41-0, and then right before the end of the first half, Pawnee Heights made a bucket to make it 41-2. Hadley had 17. Brooklyn Jones had 13, and Audrey Peak had 12 in that game. And then Lebo yesterday winning over Buckland 52-37 in the semifinals. One of the lower scoring games of the year for Lebo, but they got the victory as Hadley had 22 and 9 rebounds. Brooklyn Jones 11 points, 8 rebounds for the Wolves in that contest. Once again, Lebo won that semifinal over Buckland 52-37. Again, it sets up the number 1 seed Lady Wolves at 25-0 against the number 2 seed Lady Wildcats at 25-0. Seeds don't matter. Both teams undefeated, and we have a championship game coming your way. Take a timeout. We'll come back and get you the starters, get you ready for tip-off here on KNDY, the 1A Division II Girls State Championship from Barton Community College in Great Bend.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. Apply out Wildcat Booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
To
be successful in agriculture today, you need to have all your ducks in a row. We can help you do that. Our ag lenders know their business and they're local. They can work with you to establish the loans and lines of credit you need to get the job done. Because we make our decisions locally, we give quick service on loans. Stop by, see us, and get all your ducks in a row. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
Dusty Donis back with you here on KNDY. The state championship game, the 1A Division II girls, the Lebo Wolves coming in with a record of 25-0, and the Hanover Lady Wildcats 25-0 as well. As we take a look at this matchup, Hanover being led this season by Anna Juneman, averaging 13.5 points a game and 3 assists per contest, as well as 3.5 steals. She's their leading scorer, but they have a balanced scoring attack. Keegan Atkins averaging 10.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 3.5 steals. Macy Hawley averages 10.5 points and 8.5 rebounds a game for Hanover. And Tessa Rosie is at 8.5 points and an assist and a half and steal and a half a game for Hanover as well. Caitlin Cliff had a career high, I believe, yesterday with 9 off the bench against St. John's Tipton. She had 5.5 points a game and averaging 5 rebounds a game. Again, 9 yesterday against St. John's Tipton. A 19-point game for Anna Juneman against the Lady Jays and 18 for Keegan Atkins in that win in the semifinals. Lebo coming into this game being led by Audrey Peak, averaging 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3.5 steals. Brooklyn Jones averages 17.5, 5.5 rebounds. She's actually their leading scorer, and 5 steals a game, just under 5 steals. And Sage Hadley's had a great year, 15.5 points and 5.5 rebounds a game. Really the only other big scoring threat for Lebo is Abby Jones, averaging 4.5 points and 2.5 rebounds per contest. So again, it is a team that has 3 that score a lot. For Hanover, they have a very balanced scoring attack. Both teams 25-0 coming into this state championship. Take another timeout. We'll come back. Last starters on KNDY for the state championship.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Quality healthcare dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover. Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Back with you here on KNDY from the 1A Division II State Girls Championship game. The Lebo Wolves 25-0, the Hanover Wildcats 25-0. These two teams are not strangers to each other. They met in the first round of the state tournament here in Great Bend last year, with Hanover winning 54-47. And a lot of the same girls played in the volleyball state championship in Emporia in the fall that Lebo ended up winning in 3, 13, 21, and 23 were the scores as Lebo got that victory over Hanover in the 1A Division II state volleyball championship back in the fall. So, again, they are familiar with each other and maybe a budding rivalry on the girls' side in 1A Division II. Lebo coming in at 25-0. Hanover 25-0. Lady Wildcats coached by Chris Beichman in his 7th year at 154-22. Assisted by Kim Losey, the longtime boys head coach here at Hanover. Starting lineup for the Lady Wildcats will be Anna Ginneman at point guard, the 5'6" sophomore. Also at guard, 5'6" junior Tessa Losey. Macy Holly, a 6' senior. Keegan Atkins, 5'7" senior guard. And forward, Aaliyah Sin is 5'9", the senior for the Lady Wildcats. The Lebo Lady Wolves, they're starting like this with the guard positions. Andre Peak, the 5'5" junior. Also, Brooklyn Jones, 5'7" senior for Lebo in the starting lineup. Katie Ott, 5'6" junior. Abby Jones, a 5'5" sophomore. And forward, Sage Hadley, a 5'6" sophomore for the Lebo Lady Wolves. Those are your starting lineups. Patrick Gardner in his 4th year as the head coach at Lebo with a record of 79-14. He's assisted by Jamie Moore. Lebo and Hanover coming your way in the state championship game. Tip-off after this break right here on KNDY, KNDYradio.com. Dusty Donis with you from Great Bend.
Owens Originals Floral has creative solutions for all your floral needs. Let Carol and her artistic team design and deliver a floral masterpiece for you. At Owens Originals, they keep a large selection of fresh flowers available, as if they're handpicked just for you. Owens Originals Floral on the Square in downtown Washington, 325-2026 for all of life's celebrations.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. At Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville, that's just where we begin. When it comes to insuring your home, car, camper, or boat, we offer you personalized advice and service, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, contact Blue Valley Insurance.
KNDY is proud to be your local sports leader. For over 40 years, KNDY has been bringing you the scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long, year after year. Not just playoff time. Times and technology change, but our dedication to area sports remain the same. KNDY Sports, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
Welcome back in Great Bend here on KNDY, the 1A Division II Girls State Championship. Glad to have you with us here on KNDY. The Hanover Lady Wildcats with their road blue uniforms, the white numbers, and the white and red trim. Lebo in their home white uniforms with the red numbers and the red trim. Again, the starters for Hanover, Tessa Losey, Macy Hawley, Keegan Atkins, Anna Ginneman, and Aaliyah Sin. And for the Lebo Lady Wolves, Audrey Peak, Brooklyn Jones, Katie Ott, Abby Jones, and Sage Hadley. We will have an undefeated 1A Division II state champion in 32 minutes of basketball. The toss is up and won by Keegan Atkins into the backcourt for Sin as Losey brings it across half court. Atkins out top of the keys for Hanover to start this contest. Drives right lane line, into the lane, running layup in. Hanover takes the early lead, 2-0 on the bucket for Keegan Atkins. Lebo basketball coming the other way. Again, it'll be Audrey Peak running point for the Lady Wolves in the half-court set. Left side of the wing, Abby Jones with it. Kicks into the corner now for Ott. One dribble. Ott with a skip pass at the left elbow. This is Brooklyn Jones back over to the right side to Peak. She fakes, drives at the elbow. Left side wing, it goes to Jones again. Skip pass into the corner for Hadley. On the right elbow, this is Brooklyn Jones. Back over to Abby on the left wing. Peak head fakes on a three. Puts up a free throw line jumper from the right side that rolls off. Keegan Atkins a rebound at the right block. Wildcats with the basketball. Anna Juneman in the front court. Dribble drive baseline. Pull-up floater on the way. Rolling over and in for Anna Juneman. A 4-point lead early for Hanover. 4-0 Lady Wildcats. Lebo basketball as Audrey Peak runs point. Over to the right side, Hadley on the wing. Flashing high post. Jones lost it but got it back. Brooklyn back over to Hadley. Now back to Hadley. A three from the right wing. A deep one missing. Good box out and rebound. Near side, Holly and Losey both going for it. Losey on a knee. Saves it up to Juneman. Hanover basketball leading 4-0, 6:37 to play first quarter. Juneman with a pass to Atkins, dribbling out top of the key. Screen from Sin. Crossover dribble by Atkins at the elbow. Into the corner for Losey. A head fake cut off by Peak here on the near side. She's pressured. Losey looking to get rid of it and does out top to Juneman. She dribble drives that left lane line. Wild pass inside. Holly has position blocked from behind, but a foul called on Hadley will send Holly to the free throw line for 2 attempts. An early 4-0 lead for Hanover and a chance at free throws here for the senior Macy Holly. 6:17 to play first quarter. Holly looking to extend on a 4-0 lead for Hanover. The first free throw on the way and rolling in for Macy. Her first point of the game, it's 5-0 Lady Wildcats. Second free throw coming up here. And that one rolling. That didn't roll. It's nothing but net for Macy Holly this time around. 6-0 lead for Hanover. Great start for the Lady Wildcats. 6:16 to play first quarter. They got a 6-0 lead in the first minute yesterday against St. John Tipton. Abby Jones over to the far side for Peak. Back to Jones. Near side now. This is Ott with it. A head fake driving on Holly. Cut off on the baseline. Free throw line jumper on the way for Brooklyn. Jones is in for Lebo. They break the seal on the bucket early here. A 6-2 lead for Hanover. Full court press for the Lebo Wolves. Juneman bringing it up the floor, splits the press, has some numbers now. Juneman looking to take it all the way. Holly clears out, and that's an offensive foul. Can't do that. You can seal if you're already there, but you can't spin and seal and block everybody from the basket. That's not legal. That's an offensive foul on Holly. First team foul called on Hanover in the first turnover on the Lady Wildcats. Inbound play for Lebo as it goes in. Jones to Peak. Peak running point, 6-2 Hanover lead, 5:42 to play first quarter. Back over to the right side. Peak has it on the wing. Now to the left for Abby Jones. Looking back for Peak. Juneman reads the pass, knocks it away, and it's rolling out of bounds off of Juneman back to Lebo. So no turnover for either team there. As the Lady Wolves have the inbound play far sideline. Abby Jones in for Audrey Peak. Peak across half court to the left wing, guarded by Losey. Bounce pass to the left elbow for Brooklyn Jones. Turns, kicks it back over to the right side. A three on the way for Abby. It rolls over the top and missed. Macy Holly rips out the rebound for Hanover. Lady Wildcat basketball. 6-2 lead with 5:15 in the first quarter. 1A Division II Girls State Championship here in Barton. Barton Community College, a great host here for the title game. Keegan Atkins dribbling on the far side. Looks like it may be a carry, but it wasn't called. Over to the right side now. This is Losey with it. Cut off by Hadley. She spins into the lane. Losey puts up a shot blocked by Hadley, and the rebound taken out by Hadley herself. Up ahead to Peak. Cut off by Atkins. Finn comes in and knocks the ball loose on a pass attempted for Brooklyn Jones at the left block, and it's out of bounds off of Aaliyah Sin. Possession will stay with Lebo. Substitutions coming into the game for Hanover for the first time. Caitlin Clipp, the 5'8 junior, and Taylor Stahlbomber, 5'5 senior. Sin and Holly taking a breather. Jumper from the left elbow off the inbound is in for Brooklyn Jones, though, for Lebo, and they've cut the lead down to 2, 6-4. Hanover basketball. Keegan Atkins with a quick outlet up ahead to Stahlbomber. They break the press pretty easily again. It wasn't Holly that checked out. A three for Stahlbomber as it misses, and a rebound off of Abby Jones out of bounds. It was actually Tessa Losey that checked out, not Macy Holly. Stahlbomber with the inbound play to Atkins. Keegan dribbles into the corner, cut off back to Stahlbomber. She dribbles to the elbow, hands it off out top to Juneman. Dribble drive by Anna. Baseline floater off the glass and in. Good take by Anna Juneman. She has 4 early points, and it's a 4-point lead again for Hanover, 8-4. Lebo basketball. Abby Jones across half court. Back over the left side. Peek into the corner. Hadley wide open. High arcing three. Front rim at miss. Long rebound goes to Audrey Peek. Abby Jones fakes on a three. Gets it back to Peek. Head fake on Stall Bombers. Hadley has it back. Skip pass. Left elbow. Jones. Good recovery by Juneman. She has to recover far side. A three missing for Abby Jones. And Caitlin Cliff has great position to take down the rebound for the Lady Wildcats. A 4-point Hanover lead. 3:50 to play. First quarter. Keegan Atkins dribbling out top. Guarded there by Brooklyn Jones. Taven Stahlbomber with it. Cut off on the baseline. Picks up her dribble. Pressure defense from Hadley. Stahlbomber tries a skip pass. It's tipped around and loose. Foul is called on Ott, I believe, trying to get the steal running into Keegan Atkins. Katie Ott called for her first personal foul. Team foul number 2 on Lebo. 3:33 first quarter. Substitution coming into the game for the Lady Wolves will be Sierra Crouch, 5'5" sophomore. As Ott will get a breather here. 3:33 in the first. Hanover basketball. Keegan Atkins inbounding from the far sideline. Hanover looking for their third state title in school history. They won state championships in 2017 and 18 and won a Division I. Lebo also looking for their third state title. They won a 2A championship in 1994 and 1A in 2001. Anna Juneman fires a deep three from the left wing that misses about a foot and a half behind the college line. And the rebound goes to Lebo. Quick outlet pass up ahead to Abby Jones. Cut off by Juneman. Anna knocks the ball loose. It's on the deck. Saved up, though, by Audrey Peek. Abby has it in the corner. Jones back out to Peek. Pressured again by Juneman. 3:06 to play first quarter. Hanover leading 8-4. Turnaround shot for Brooklyn Jones again, and it rattles in. She has all 6 early points. Leaves that follow-through hanging there for a bit. Pass up ahead to Keegan Atkins on the baseline, and the banking runner's good from the left lane line. 4 for Atkins, and Hanover's back up by 4, 10-6. 2:45 in the first quarter. Peek across half court into the corner. It goes to Krause. Peek swings it right side. Abby Jones into the corner for Hadley. Back to Jones. Abby, left side to Peek. And over to zone defense, a 3-2 here early on in this one. This is Peek with it. Skip pass into the corner for Hadley. She fakes on the three, dribbles, drives to the elbow, back to Abby Jones on the right wing. Peek left open for 3 from the left side. Audrey airballed it. Rebound underneath goes to Caitlin Cliff, who took an extra step after she caught the rebound. That was a pretty easy call, actually, there. Lebo 0 for 5 from beyond that three-point line, so Hanover kind of dared maybe in the corners to have Lebo shoot them out of this zone, and they've not been able to do so at the moment. That high post, though, the free throw line jumper has been going good for Brooklyn Jones. Pass into the backcourt, it's tipped. Anna has the steal. Juneman to the rack. Layup counts, and a foul on Lebo. A late recovery, and that's the second foul on Sage Hadley, the third team foul on the Lady Wolves. Anna Juneman with 6 points and a chance to make it 7 on a three-point opportunity. To 6-point lead and a chance to make it 7 as well. 12-6, Lady Wildcats. Tessa Losey checking back into the game for Hanover, coming in for Macy Hawley. 2:15 first quarter, 12-6 lead for Hanover. Free throw coming up here for Anna Juneman. 71% free throw shooter, and she knocks it down. She has 7 of the 13 first quarter points. A 7-point Hanover lead, 2:13 to play first quarter. It's 13-6. Audrey Peek across half court. Pass goes to the left side now. Hadley stays in there with 2 fouls. Pass back inside. Brooklyn Jones swatted by Atkins as the shot misses, and then the rebound is off the foot of Sierra Crouch. I'm going to be honest with you. Atkins might have got away with a foul there. The Lebo fans definitely wanted it. They did not get it. Inbound play coming for Hanover and Keegan Atkins. In for Juneman. Skips it over to Losey. Far side, Tessa. I don't know where she was going with that. Threw it away. It's stolen away by Brooklyn Jones. Back over the left side now to Peek. 3 turnovers for Hanover in this first quarter. 1:47 to play. First quarter. Skip pass far side corner. It goes to Jones. Abby back onto the wing to Crouch. Left side Peek into the corner. Hadley tries another 3. That one's off the mark. You could tell when it left, but the rebound to Abby Jones on the baseline. Juneman partially blocks the shot, and Cliff rips the rebound out for Hanover. Wildcats with the basketball and a 7-point lead. David Stahlbomber near side to Cliff. Hands it back to Stahlbomber. 1:22 to play first quarter. 13-6 the lead. Hadley's got to be careful. She's got 2 fouls. Cliff might have got away with sliding that pivot foot and then a block. Attempt to get a steal from behind by Brooklyn Jones, and she's called for a foul her first. Team foul number 4 on Lebo. Patrick Gardner does not like the development there on the sideline. Thought that they should have called the travel, so there shouldn't even have been a foul. Hadley checking out of the game. Ott back in for Lebo. 1:15 in the first quarter. Hanover leading 13-6. Losey with the inbound play to Atkins on the right wing. Keegan back to fakes to Tessa. Takes it baseline. Cut off by Jones. Picks up her dribble. Puts up a baseline shot. It's off the side of the backboard and missing. And a rebounding foul called on Keegan Atkins. Number 1 on Keegan. Team foul number 2 on Hanover as Lebo has the basketball back. Again, both of these teams unbeaten coming into this championship game at 25-0. They both played 24 contested games, had first-round byes in their sub-states. Lebo was the champion of the Waverly sub-state. Hanover won the Axtell sub-state here in 1A Division II. Hadley coming back into the game for Lebo. Kind of offense-defense. Sierra Crouch gets a breather. Inbound play on the near sideline. Abby Jones in for Audrey Peak. Back over the left side. Jones has it to Peak right wing. 56 seconds of the quarter. Hadley fakes, drives, baseline, lost the basketball, and it's out of bounds back to Hanover. Lebo with unofficially their first turnover of the game there. They just haven't been able to knock down shots here in this first quarter. 6 points all from Brooklyn Jones on mid-range jumpers. Keegan Atkins has it for Hanover. Quick outlet pass looking for Stahlbomber. It's over Taven's head and kind of a box out on the play as Hadley got shoved in the back by Stahlbomber. Could have easily called a foul right there. And Patrick Gardner's kind of looking at the officials saying, hey, just because the ball's out of reach, you can't just shove my player. Turnover for Hanover is their 4th of this first quarter. 37 seconds in the first. Across half court, Peak picks up her dribble. Bombs into the corner for Abby Jones. Back to Peak. Good recovery defensively by Atkins. Left side, Ott has it. High post. Turning. Hadley tips it back out. Peak fakes on a 3. 23 seconds to play in the first. Kick it left side, Abby Jones. Back over to Peak. To Ott. Turnaround shot, left elbow again for Jones. She has 4 mid-range jumpers. That cuts the lead down to 5 at 13-8 with 12 seconds to play first quarter. Atkins a crossover dribble. Bounce pass underneath for Clip. Layup on the way and in. Caitlin Clip scores for Hanover with 3.8 on the clock. 15-8 the score. As Peak heaves it from half court at the end of the first quarter, and it's way off the mark. Lebo having struggles getting back on defense after made shots. After one quarter, Hanover leads by 7, 15-8. Back with the second quarter on KNDY.
Generations have relied on Kinsley's of Marysville, the Padden Funeral Chapel in Frankfort, Hanover Mortuary, Ward Funeral Homes of Lynn and Washington, and Landreth Axtell Funeral Home. You can continue to rely on the professional experience that they provide and the heartfelt concern that they offer each family that they serve. Caring concern in your family's time of need.
Splash into spring 2023 with savings on your Blue Valley internet bill. If you increase your speed this spring, you get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
And Dusty Donis back with you here on KNDY as the Lebo Lady Wolves and Hanover Lady Wildcats playing for the state championship. 1A Division II here at Barton Community College in Great Bend. A 15-8 Hanover lead after one quarter. Obviously, it's a state championship game, so there's no room for any kind of let-up. As the Lady Wolves have the basketball to start the second quarter. They're moving right to left. Pass over to the left side wing. Brooklyn Jones had all 8 first quarter points. A 3 from the right side for Peak. Air ball. Backside rebound to Stahlbomber for Hanover. Lebo now 0 for 7 from three-point land. Trying to get a steal. Stahlbomber's on the floor, and then her late recovery. Aaliyah Finn fouls after a turnover by Hanover. The 5th turnover of the game for the Lady Wildcats as Hanover stays in the lead here by 7. The foul on Aaliyah Finn is her first. Stahlbomber checking out. Anna Juneman back in for Hanover. She had 7 first-quarter points. Keegan Atkins had 4. For the Lady Wildcats. Inbound play to Brooklyn Jones, extended on that right wing. Taking a couple dribbles and hands it back to Peak. Hanover leading it by 7 again, 15-8 the score. Just into quarter number 2. Pass over to the right side. Abby Jones with it. Flashing high post is Ott. Top of the key. Hadley fires a 3. That hits front rim and miss. Long rebound at the right elbow goes to Juneman. Hanover basketball looking to extend on their 7-point lead. In the left corner, a head fake by Shoddy, who's into the game here to start the second quarter. Cadence 5'8" junior. Holly hands it to Losey on the near side. Into the corner for Shoddy. Open 3. She can hit that. That one air ball, though, off the back side of the rebound at the left block, taken this time by Abby Jones for Lebo. A bit too much juice on that one from Shoddy. Brooklyn Jones picks up the dribble. She was trying to throw to Hadley, and Hadley had no idea it was coming to her because she was starting to flash toward the lane. And another Lebo turnover, their third of this first half. The substitution coming in for Hanover as Atkins is back in. Cross half court, Juneman with it. Crosses over, drives, free throw line, lobs it back out to Atkins, extended at the top of the key between the circles. Crossover dribble by Keegan. Picks it up back to Juneman. Juneman dribbles left side, hands it off to Shoddy on the wing. 6:35 to play first half, still 15-8. Ball tipped out and stolen away by Peak. Audrey looking to take it to the rack. Blocked from behind, but a foul on Keegan Atkins will send Peak to the free throw line for 2 attempts. Number 2 on Keegan, 13th foul called on Hanover. So again, free throws coming up here for Audrey Peak, looking for her first points of the game. Averages 16 a contest for Lebo. 6:29 in the first half. First free throw for Peak on the way, and off the back iron too strong. And Lebo's had their opportunities here to put points on the board, but Brooklyn Jones is the only one that's scored so far with 4 mid-range jumpers. Second free throw coming up here for Peak. That one, you could tell when it left, it was too strong off the back iron. Rebound pulled down this time by Hanover. Holly to Atkins, up ahead. Sin ahead of the pack. Missed the layup, but a late foul on Abby Jones. The second on Abby, team foul number 5 on Lebo, and to the free throw line goes Aaliyah Sin. About a 55% free throw shooter for Hanover this season, looking to add to the 7-point lead. Sin, a senior for Hanover, also Keegan Atkins, Macy Holly, playing their last games of their careers, as well as Saban Stahlbomber. First free throw for Sin off to the left. She's got another one coming up. 6:22 in the first half. Nobody scored yet in the second quarter as Hanover led 15-8 after one, and it's still 15-8. Aaliyah Sin, the senior for Hanover. The numbers say she should make this one, and she does. It rolls in. 16-8, an 8-point advantage for the Lady Wildcats. Early second quarter. Hadley off the inbound, brings it up the floor, goes left side wing for Abby Jones. Skip pass back out top. Free throw line now to Brooklyn Jones. Good recovery defensively by Atkins. Back over to left side, Peak on the wing. Dribbling out top of the key. Hanover staying in this 3-2 zone defense. Left side of the wing. This is Abby Jones with it. 6:03 to play first half. Hanover forcing an extension of this offense for Lebo. Left side, Hadley on the baseline. Cut off there by Holly. Ball knocked loose. Holly saves it into Losey. A steal for Hanover. Losey up the floor on the left side, guarded by Jones. Picks up her dribble back over to the near side wing. Extended here. This is Keegan Atkins with it. Crossover dribble went off of her knee, but she picks it back up, lobs it back to Losey. Losey getting a screen from Atkins. The double team comes from Abby Jones. Losey trying to hand it off. The ball's knocked loose by Peak. It's taken out by Sin, and then tipped loose and stolen out by Lebo. That is the 7th turnover for Hanover. Audrey Peak has it back over to the left side to Abby Jones. 5:23 first half. Hanover leading 16-8. 1A Division II state championship here at Barton Community College in Great Bend. It's been a great tournament for both of these teams as one of them will finish 26-0 and raise the state championship trophy later tonight. Pass over to Peak, an open 3 right side. It's in there. The first make from 3 for Lebo. Audrey Peak knocks it down, and it's a 5-point Hanover lead, 16-11 with 4:58 to play first half. Juneman on the left side, dribbles into the corner, blows by the defense, blocked from behind by Jones. It's on the deck. We have a tie-up, and Hanover will get the basketball. Inbound play coming for the Lady Wildcats as Cliff is back into the game for Sin for Hanover. Baseline inbound for Tessa Losey. 4:49 in the first half, 16-11. Hanover leading it by 5. Good job by Cliff, flashing to the bucket for the open layup over Jones. Caitlin Cliff has 4, and it's back to a 7-point lead, 18-11 Hanover. Across the timeline, this is Peak with it, back over to the left side to Abby Jones. Into the corner it goes to Katie Ott. Cut off by Holly, and a double team comes from Losey. That's not where you want to be dribbling the ball. Somehow got away with it, though, over to Jones. Now to Peak, feeding inside Hadley, spinning on Clip. Bank shot in for Sage Hadley. First basket of the game for Hadley, and the lead's back down to 5 at 18-13. Hanover basketball. Juneman on the far side, lobbing inside, looking for Clip again. The ball's knocked loose. Holly tracks it down and keeps it alive for Hanover. Losey a 3, top of the key. Book it for Hanover. Tessa Losey knocks down the triple. An 8-point lead for the Lady Cats right at the halfway point of the second quarter. On the left wing, Audrey Peak has it. Bounce pass into the corner. Ott knocked down from behind by Holly. Losey trying to get a steal. Ott has it left elbow to Jones. Good recovery defensively by Atkins. Backing in Jones. Baseline Ott. Shot on the way. Bounces off the mark. Rebound tap loose, and Atkins has it for Hanover. Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Atkins pushing the floor. Dribbles that left lane line. Looking to take it all the way to the rack. Count the layup. A 10-point lead for Hanover. Keegan Atkins with 6. It's 23-13. Lady Wildcats. Timeout, Lebo. We're back after the break on KNDY.
Due to an influx in orders, Landau Company in Marysville is hiring for full-time assemblers, welders, fabrication, material handlers, and painters. You'll receive an additional 4% weekly bonus for production employees who work their weekly required hours. Landau is working overtime and offers competitive wages and a full line of benefits, including a $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shifts, all-inclusive insurance plan, paid time off and paid holidays, profit sharing, and a fuel allowance to drive to work. Apply online or learn more at Landau.com. Landau Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
With text-to-order options, competitive daily pricing, and no route requirements, Kramer Oil has everything to make your next propane or fuel order a breeze. This is Chad Kramer. Our goal at Kramer Oil is to deliver dependable, reliable products to your home or business at the best value and with the best customer service around. Visit us online at KramerOil.com and see how we can serve you. The Kramer family, proudly serving your family since 1976.
Over with 5 straight points to get their lead out to 10, 23-13. Lebo called the timeout. They have the basketball out of that timeout. Audrey Peak running point, goes to Sage Hadley out top. Sage might have traveled, but they didn't. She might have dribbled in time to avoid it. A 3 for Peak from the left wing misses. Rebound long at the right elbow to Juneman. 2-on-1 break for Hanover. Juneman looking to take it all the way. Running shot. Count it. No, yeah, they do count it. It looks like the official was going the other way, but it does count as a bucket and a foul on Lebo. Anna Juneman with a chance at a 3-point play, and it's a 12-point Hanover lead, 25-13. 3:14 to play in the first half. The foul was called on Audrey Peak, her first. 16 foul called on Lebo. Juneman with 9 first-half points and a chance to get into double figures with still 3:14 left in the first half. Free throw for Juneman right down the middle. A 13-point lead for Hanover, 26-13. Lebo basketball across the timeline, Audrey Peak. She dribbles it back over to the left side, extended on the wing. A couple feet behind the college three-point line, goes into the corner for Crouch. Back out to Peak. She gets a call from Coach Gardner on the sideline, resetting this half-court offense. Crouch has it back in the corner. Thought about a 3, passed up on it. Peak left side, over to the right wing now. This is Abby Jones into the corner for Hadley. Sage with a head fake, dribble drive baseline, and a blocking foul called on Clip. The first on Caitlin Clip, just the 14th foul called on Hanover here in this first half. Actually, that was the 15th foul on the Lady Wildcats. I am missing one. I'm going to double check and see if somebody on the floor. Keegan has. Actually, I have them all marked individually. I just forgot to mark a team one. Inbound pass goes out top. Crouch to Hadley on the left wing. Hadley taking a couple dribbles back out to the top of the key. It goes to Jones. Brooklyn into the corner for Crouch again. Back to Peak on the wing. Hanover's done a nice job in this extended 3-2 zone defense. Peak had an open 3 and didn't take it. Patrick Gardner didn't like it either. He's like, you're open, take that shot. Back to Peak on the right side. A couple dribbles out top of the key with 2:25 to play first half. Hanover leading it by 13. Scoreboard doubled up, 26-13 in the state championship game here in 1A Division II. Peak dribbling out top. Back over to the right side. Into the corner it goes. Bounce pass. Tipped out. Anna Juneman with a steal. She's all by herself. Left-handed layup on the way and in. Anna Juneman has 12. It's a 15-point Hanover lead, 28-13. Another Lebo turnover, unofficially their 5th of this first half. Left side wing, this is Abby Jones with it. Back over to the right side, Peak to Jones. Jones back to Peak. Juneman thought about taking a chance but didn't. Crouch has it now in the corner. She's double-teamed. Takes a dribble. Pressured by Juneman again. Double-team comes strong. Timeout Patrick Gardner and Lebo before a turnover. 1:43 to play first half. Hanover 28, Lebo 13. We're running all Lady Wildcats right now. We're back after the break on KNDY.
Highland Community College congratulates the area high school student athletes for their hard work and continued dedication in making it into the postseason playoffs. Want to earn college credit at an affordable rate close to home or online? HCC's summer and fall enrollment opens March 27th. Complete the free application for admission at highlandcc.edu/apply. Need more information? Phone 785-442-6020. Highland Community College, close to home, far from debt.
1:43 to play, first half. Hanover 28, Lebo 13. The Lady Wildcats, as I said earlier, state championship game, you don't let your foot off the gas. You run and you run and you run. 15-point lead, the way that things are going right now, seems comfortable for Hanover, but you don't ever want to rest on it. Inbound play goes into the backcourt out of the Lebo timeout. They have the basketball. Patrick Gardner called the timeout to avoid another turnover. Pass to Hadley on the right lane line. Knocked down from behind and a steal for Anna Juneman. Another turnover for Lebo, even though they tried to avoid it. Keegan Atkins coming the other way for Hanover. Pulls up left elbow. Jumper on the way. Bounces off the mark. Rebound Macy Hawley. Put back in for Hanover. Macy has 4 off the Atkins miss. It's a 17-point Hanover lead, 30-13. Lebo basketball. Abby Jones out top. Peak lobs into the corner for Krause. One dribble back to Peak on the left wing. Skip pass, far corner, Abby Jones. Good recovery by Juneman. Back out top to Peak. Lebo has chances at threes. They're just not taking them. And now Peak does, and it's nothing but net a foot from behind the college three-point line. Peakins a good run there for Hanover of 12-0. It's 30-16 in favor of the Lady Wildcats still. Baseline clip all the way up the other end of the floor with the easy layup. The assist from Losey, I believe, as Clip has 6, and it's 32-16. A 16-point lead for Hanover with 38 seconds left in the first half. Lebo the basketball. The ball tipped in the corner by Juneman. Atkins with a steal and a running against Abby Jones. On the baseline, picks up the dribble and lost her pivot foot on a little head fake. She wanted to pass the ball, but she couldn't quite get it out. Get some help off the floor from the official there. And a turnover gives it back to Lebo with 27.6 on the clock here in this first half. What a great start to this state championship game for the Lady Wildcats. Lebo, they're hesitant, I think, to take some of the open threes right now because they started so slow from three-point land. At the last timeout, they gave me the sheets. They were 1 for 9 from 3, and they're now 2 of 10 as Peak has made both of the three-pointers for Lebo so far in this first half. 14 seconds left, Lebo basketball in the front court. This is Brooklyn Jones. Turn around, free throw line jumper, misses. 9 seconds to play. Losey has it. Tessa bringing it up the floor. Cut out by Jones. Across half court to Sin. Sin over to Juneman. And a deep three left wing at the buzzer. Rattles around and popped out. She almost had it. Would have been a crowd eruption over on the far side. But as it is, Hanover still in control at halftime. 32-16. Lady Wildcats with the lead in our 1A Division II state championship game. Hanover 16 minutes away from their third state championship. We're back with our halftime show after the break on KNDY.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company since 1947.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. A Plyout Wildcat Booster, that's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
You work night and day to get the crop in. You worry about the weather. You worry about prices. You have repairs to deal with at the worst possible times. It's a lot of work and a lot of worry. But when it's all said and done, you wouldn't trade places with anyone. Making things grow is in your blood. It's in ours, too. We're a community ag bank. Citizen State Bank. Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Welcome back on KNDY. The Hanover Lady Wildcats off to a great start in a 1A Division II state championship game here on the girls' side as they lead 32-16 over Lebo. They outscored Lebo 15-8 in the first quarter, 17-8 in the second quarter. They led by as many as 17 in the first half at 30-13. A three-pointer from Audrey Peak and then a two-pointer from Caitlin Clipp right there before the end of the first half for Hanover. Nearly a three from Anna Juneman that would have made this a 19-point lead, but as it is, a 16-point advantage for Hanover at halftime. It's really been all Hanover in the first half. 25-0 teams, both of them, that they're going to finish a 26-0 season, and Hanover off to the better start here. Anna Juneman already in double figures with 11 points, unofficial the 15th time she's been in double figures this season. I'm guessing she was in double figures in some of the sub-state games, so I think it's probably 17 that she's had double-figure games in. Is the leading scorer for this Hanover team. 7 points out of by Keegan Atkins in the first half. 6 points for Caitlin Cliff, who's really been big in this state tournament for the Lady Cats. Also 4 points out of by Macy Hawley. Three-pointer from Tessa Losey in that second quarter as well. And that rounds out actually one more point on a free throw from Aaliyah Sin in the first half for Hanover. I think I might have actually missed a point for Anna Juneman. Let me add my totals up here. For some reason was thinking I missed maybe one of her free throws on a three-point play. I'm going to double-check that here. Always a lot of activity going on, and it's tough to see if I do everything right? As, again, at halftime, Hanover does have the 32-16 lead. No, I've got it right, I believe. I think they might have put an extra point on Juneman's total instead of somebody else in the book. And I'll sort that out here at the break probably, but as we sit right now, it is, again, yeah, they had Keegan Atkins. They took a point away from Keegan and gave it to Anna Juneman, I believe. Keegan, I'm sure, had the three-point play. I could be wrong on that, though. I'm going to double-check. 32-16, Hanover with the lead here at halftime over Lebo. Lebo struggled from the floor from three-point land. Hanover came out in the 3-2 zone defense. They've been doing a lot of man-to-man in this tournament, but they came out in the 3-2, and Lebo was not able to shoot well early in this one. They started 0 for 6 from 3. They're just 2 of 11 from 3 at halftime are the Lady Wolves. So, again, it is a lead at the break for Hanover, 32-16, leading the way for Lebo. 8 points for Brooklyn Jones, 6 points on a couple threes, and Jones had all 8 in the first quarter. 2 threes and 6 points for Audrey Peak in the second quarter, and a 2-point bucket from Sage Hadley with 2 at halftime as well for the Lady Wolves. Again, Hanover leading at 32-16. It's a break here on KNDY. Take another timeout. Back with more of our halftime show after this break.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service and all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Quality health care dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Minute 28 until the second half is set to begin here in Great Bend. Hanover Lady Wildcats leading 32-16 over Lebo in our state championship game. Again, I think I did write the wrong spot on that free throw. We have 12 at halftime for Anna Juneman, 2 from the free throw line, 5 of 8 from the floor, and 6 for Keegan Atkins. 6 points, 3 rebounds for Caitlin Clip. Juneman, by the way, leading the team with 3 steals as well. Macy Holly had 4 points and 3 rebounds in that first half for Hanover. Again, for Lebo, they were out-rebounded in the first half by Hanover 16-6, so they're not getting second-chance opportunities, and that's showing up on the scoreboard. Again, Hanover leading 32-16 as we get ready for half number 2. We'll take another timeout here on KNDY. Second half coming your way.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
One half of basketball remaining in the 1A Division II state championship game here in Great Bend. Hanover leading Lebo 32-16 as we get ready to start the second half. Lebo will have the basketball moving left to right. Again, they're in their road white uniforms, with the red, or home white uniforms, with the red numbers and the red trim. Hanover in the road blues with the white numbers and the red and white trim. Hanover and Lebo getting set to start half number 2 here at Barton Community College in Great Bend. Again, both of these teams are looking for their third ever state championship in school history. Lebo won 1994 in 2A, 2001 in 1A. Hanover won 17 and 18 in 1A Division 1. Lebo basketball as Audrey Peak brings it across half court in the near corner for Hadley. Back to Peak. Hanover stays in that 3-2 zone defense to start the second half. Passed over the far side, tipped out by Losey. And it stays with Lebo. 10 seconds into the third quarter. Losey already had a hand on a ball there, and the inbound play goes to Peak out top. Patrick Gardner calling the play here for Lebo. As this is Peak taking a couple dribbles on the near side wing for Ott. Peak, Jones, Ott, Jones, Hadley. Same starters at the start of the game for Lebo are in to start the second half. Same as well for Hanover. Losey, Holly, Atkins, Juneman, and Sin. Free throw line, Brooklyn Jones. Looking baseline. Ott was cutting on the baseline, and then she came back out toward the wing, and Brooklyn threw it over her head out of bounds in the end because she thought it was going baseline, and she let her know that after the turnover. Holly has it up ahead. Sin ahead of the pack somehow decided to get it back to Juneman, looking back underneath for Sin. If Aaliyah just caught that ball and just kept running to the basket, she may have had a wide-open layup, but she wanted Juneman to have the ball, and probably because she's got a little bit better handles. In the end, though, it is Hanover basketball. It's tipped out of bounds by Lebo. Sin has it right elbow. Looking, curling into the lane. The ball's thrown at the legs of Atkins. Juneman comes out of there with it. Throws one up, misses. Holly the rebound. Put back counts and a foul on Lebo. Macy Holly with 6, and it's an 18-point lead for Hanover, 34-16. Just into the second half, 51 seconds in. The foul on Brooklyn Jones is her second. for Lebo. There's team foul on the Lady Wolves in the second half and a chance to make it a 19-point lead. Holly's free throw on the way, rattling in. 7 points for Macy Holly. It's 35-16. Hanover controlling this 1A Division II state championship at the moment. Feed inside. Hadley to Jones. Free throw line jumper misses. Losley the rebound at the left block. Rips it out of there and brings it up the floor for Hanover. Wildcats leading by 19. Losley has it. Back out top to Atkins. 35-16 Hanover. Atkins dribbles right side. Hands it off to Juneman. The ball knocked loose by Abby Jones, but Juneman tracks it down at the Cougar paw here at midcourt. Back out top to Atkins. Fakes on a deep three. Drives free throw line. Sin has it now. Back over to Juneman. Juneman has it right wing. Lob pass. Oh, Holly was the intended target, but Macy didn't know it, and it's tipped out and stolen away by Hadley. Turnover for Hanover, their 9th of the game. Hadley out top of the key. Lebo basketball. Abby Jones in the corner. Good closeout by Holly. Skip pass right side. Peak. Not an odd. Feeding inside. Hadley backing in on Sin. Turns and traveled. A turnover for Lebo. Give it back to Hanover. 8 turnovers actually now for Lebo in this game. 6:13 to play third quarter. Pass goes to Keegan Atkins. Crossover dribble. Atkins brings it up the floor. Feeds up to Losley. Losley holding left side wing. And she lost her back to the foot and traveled. So give it back to the Lady Wolves. 5:58 to play third quarter. Hanover leading it by 19. Chris Bankman says, hey, just slow it down a little bit here on the offensive end. Coach in his 7th year with a record of 154-22. A couple state championships here. Neutral site games, he's 42-9, which is the case here. Pass to the left corner. As Hadley gets it back over to Abby Jones. Left side now. On the wing, Audrey Peak with it. Back over to the near side. Hadley whips the pass back to Jones. Abby to Peak, left wing. Taking a couple dribbles over on that far side. Lob, backdoor cut by Hadley. Open layup missed. Sage got the rebound. Puts it back up and foul. So chance at a couple free throws here for Sage Hadley for Lebo. 5:31 to play third quarter. Hanover leading 35-16. Lady Wildcats with that 19-point advantage. Leading the way, Anna Juneman has 12. Again, 7 now for Macy Holly. She's the second leading scorer. Keegan Atkins and Caitlin Clipp with 6 apiece. Hadley knocks down the free throw. She has 3 for Lebo. Lead back down to 18 at 35-17 in favor of Hanover. Second free throw coming up here for Hadley. Trying to cut it back down to 17-point game. She missed the free throw. Good box out and board over there on that far side by Macy Holly. So Hadley goes 1 for 2 on the trip to the free throw line. She's a 67% free throw shooter on the season. Losley 3 right side. Bounces off the mark. Offensive rebound. Holly fouled, going back up within a couple free throws coming up here for Hanover. Macy Holly's been doing work on the inside, rebounding the basketball. She's got at least 5 now in the game. She had 3 at halftime. Just seems to be in the right spot at the right time. Foul called on Audrey Peak, her second. Second team foul. Free throws for Holly on the way. The first one on the way, and it spins around and in. Macy with 8 points now for Hanover. 19-point lead again, 36-17. Holly looking to push the lead to 20 here with the second free throw. 5:19 in the third quarter. Holly, second one, rolling in. Hanover dominating currently in this championship with a 20-point lead, 37-17. Lebo's low score total was 37 against Burlingame on the 27th of January, and Hanover doing a nice job defensively in this one. They average, Lebo does 60 points, giving up just 28. Hanover's already scored 37. Hadley a 3 from the left corner of the high archer, misses front rim. Good position and box out and rebound by Anna Juneman. Here come the Lady Wildcats. Juneman left side wing, back to Atkins. Atkins, Losley's open over on that far side, didn't see her. Juneman has it now, dribbled on baseline to the rack, fouled, counted, and a chance at a 3-point play again for Anna Juneman, who has 14. A 22-point Hanover lead, 39-17. Foul on Lebo is the third team foul on the Lady Wolves. The second personal called on Abby Jones. Free throw on the way for Juneman, off the mark. Left side rebound pulled out by Peak, who then initiated some contact on the near side against Keegan Atkins coming back defensively, and Keegan's called for the foul. That's her third. Second team foul on Hanover here in the second half. As the Lady Wildcats still have that 22-point lead, 4:38 to play third quarter. Left wing Audrey Peak with it. Peak hands it over to the right side now for Abby Jones. Skip past baseline, Ott back to Peak. We close out again defensively. The 3-2 zone is really closing out on these three-point shooters, and when they've had opportunities, they really haven't taken advantage of them, Lebo. Here's Peak again. She is left open off of the screen and knocks it down. So you got to figure out ways to get open out there at the top, and Peak has her third triple of the game. 39-20 the score. Lebo's done a great job of getting back defensively, and here is an opportunity again for Hanover quickly up the floor. Just in front of the free throw line, Keegan Atkins knocks down a jumper and gets fouled with a chance at a three-point play again. 41-20 the score in favor of the Lady Wildcats. The foul called on Hadley, her third. And a free throw coming up for Keegan Atkins. Caitlin Clipp back into the game for Hanover for Aaliyah Sin. 4:08 to play in the game. It's a 41-20 lead here in the third quarter. I said the game. I meant the third quarter. Free throw for Keegan Atkins, nothing but net. Atkins with 9 now for Hanover. Back to a 22-point lead. So the three from Peak cut it down to 19, but an old-fashioned three-point play for Keegan Atkins as she gets a breather. Taven Stahlbomber back in for the Lady Wildcats. Inbound play as Peak brings it up the floor for Lebo. Into the corner, Ott with it now. Skip pass back out to the near side. Abby Jones on the wing. Back onto the baseline. Ott can't control the pass, and it's out of bounds on a skip right back. She tried to get it back to Ott. She couldn't control it. It's out of bounds. And the ninth turnover for Lebo in the game. 22-point Hanover lead. Gentleman brings it across the timeline out top of the key. Hands it off to Stahlbomber. Taven with a couple dribbles out top. Back row cut by Losey over on the far wing. Pressured and then lost her pivot foot. Traveling called on Tessa. Another turnover there for Hanover. They're 11th. Wildcats leading it by 22 as Crouch comes back into the game for Peak for Lebo. 3:39 remaining in this game. It's 42-20 Hanover. Audrey Peak with it. Across the timeline on the near side. A great game plan here for Hanover and Coach Beichman with that 3-2 zone throwing off a Peak of three again here on the near side. It hits a little bit of net and then goes out of bounds. Hadley knew she wasn't going to be able to save it. It goes back to the Lady Wildcats. Hanover just now in the mode of hold it, continue to play well. Quick outlet pass. Anna Juneman. A screen from Holly. Juneman all the way to the rack. Missed it. Holly had the rebound and a foul called on Lebo, I believe. We'll see who the foul is on here. It's on the Lady Wildcats, or Lady Wolves, excuse me. Sage Hadley just called for a fourth. 15 foul called on Lebo in the second half. The inbound play coming for Tessa Losey. Losey looking to get it in. Out to the top and threw it away. Peak read the pass and stole it out of there. Audrey looking to bring it up the floor on Juneman. What do we have? Blocking foul called on Anna Juneman. Should be 2 free throws here for Audrey Peak. First foul called on Juneman. 13 foul on Hanover in the second half. 3:09 third quarter. Hanover leading our state championship contest 42-20. Audrey Peak is a 68% free throw shooter on the season, but she's 0 for 2 here tonight. 3:09 in the third quarter. Peak at the line. Free throw on the way. Nothing but net. 10 points now for Audrey Peak. 42-21 the score. Another one coming up here for Audrey. Looking to cut this lead to 20, and she does. 42-22. 11 points for Peak in the game. 3:05 third quarter. Taven Stahlbomber across half court. Hands it on to Losey. 3 minutes to play. Skips baseline. Holly was fouled on a late recovery by Crouch. First on Crouch. 16 foul on Lebo. So Macy Holly back to the free throw line. She's 5 for 5 in the game for Hanover so far. 9 points for Holly. She averages 10.5 and also 8.5 rebounds. She's done a great job on the glass in this one. 20-point Hanover lead. Lebo's just never been able to really gain ground in this game since that first quarter. First free throw rolling in for Holly. She's now 6 of 6 from the line. 43-22 the score. Second free throw coming up here for Holly. Shotty back into the game for Losey for Hanover. Second one for Macy on the way, and that one's smooth as well. She's been red hot from the line. Now 7 of 7 from the stripe. 7 in the quarter, 11 in the game for Holly. 44-22. 22-point lead here for Hanover. 3 for Lebo. Crouch from the far corner missing. Rebound goes long to Abby Jones. Back out top, Peak. Beating at the elbow. Brooklyn Jones has it. Spins. Cut off by Clip. Back over to the right side. Abby Jones to Hadley. Hadley head fakes. Drives baseline on Clip. Banking runner missed. Rebound on the play for Stahlbomber on the back of Crouch. Gets called for the foul. Taven called for her first personal, team foul number 4 on Hanover. 2:32, third quarter. Hanover leading 44-22. And both teams came into this game unbeaten at 25-0. Inbound play stolen by Stahlbaumer. Takeaway by Taven, but she threw it right back to Peak, who somehow stays on inbounds on the baseline to convert the takeaway. Peak brings it up the floor, cut off by Shoddy. Shoddy leaves and goes back to her position at the top in the middle here on this 3-2 zone. Brooklyn Jones with a head fake up on Holly. Foul, count the bucket for Lebo. Brooklyn Jones into double figures with 10, her first bucket since the first quarter, Lead back down to 20 at 44-24. Foul on Hanover, the 15th foul on the Lady Wildcats, and the second personal call by Macy Holly. Free throw coming up for Brooklyn Jones. Her first attempt of the game. She's a 66% free throw shooter on the season. Holly checking out of the game. Keegan Atkins back in. Jones free throw off the back iron, rolls around and goes in. 11 now for Brooklyn Jones, 44-25. It's a 19-point Hanover lead still. Keegan Atkins has it across half court, looking to the pass to Clip. Back to Atkins. In the corner, Shoddy, lob pass inside, looking for Sin. The ball knocked loose and thrown away by Crouch. Turnover for Hanover is their 6th of the quarter, their 14th of the game. Lebo basketball across half court, pass into the near corner, Abby Jones. Did that hit Abby's hands? It did not. Keegan Atkins knocked it loose. And a timeout called by Hanover. 1:52 to play, third quarter, 44-25. Lady Wildcats the advantage. We'll take the timeout as well. Back after the break here on KNDY.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Hanover Lady Wildcats leading 44-25, 1:52 remaining in the 1A Division II state championship game here at the Barton Community College LT and Sheila Flesky Court. As the Lady Wolves have the basketball out of the Hanover timeout. Lebo trailing by 19. Sage Hadley with the inbound play to Abby Jones near corner. Right back to Sage for three from the right wing. Bouncing high over the top. Missing. Rebound ripped out of the hands of Crouch and back to Hanover. Keegan Atkins pushing the floor for the Lady Wildcats on the far side. Lost the ball. Gets it back. Taven Stahlbaumer on the right side. Hands it back to Atkins. Keegan dribbling right side. Over to Stahlbaumer. Taven taking a couple dribbles. Back into the corner for Atkins. Back over to Stahlbaumer. Now to Atkins again. Three-pointer right wing for Keegan. Blow the roof off the top of this place on the Hanover side. Keegan Atkins, the triple from the right side. 47-25. Hanover leading by 22 again. Pull-up jump shot on the way is in for Audrey Peak. Peak scores for Lebo to cut the lead back to 47-27. 1 minute to play, third quarter. Over on the far side, this is Stahlbaumer with it back to Atkins. Keegan, a screen from Sin on the left side wing. Atkins dribbling back out top, hands it to Stahlbaumer. Foul on Peak, trying to get a steal. Number 3 on Audrey Peak, 17th foul called on Lebo, so one-on-one opportunity coming up for Taven Stahlbaumer for Hanover. Hanover in the bonus. The rest of this game still 46.6 on the clock here in the third quarter. Katie Ott checking into the game for Lebo. Hadley gets a breather. Clip out of the game for Hanover. Shoddy comes back in. Free throw here for Stahlbaumer. Is in there. Nothing but net on the front of the 1-and-1. First point of the game for Taven. Senior for Hanover. 48-27 the score. Another opportunity for Taven Stahlbaumer. Second one on the way, rolling around and out. Rebound goes to Ott on the right block for Lebo. So Stahlbaumer goes 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Dribbling on the far side, this is Audrey Peak with it. Looking into the corner, double teamed by Losey. Brooklyn Jones has it from about 6 in the middle of the lane, missed it. Rebound goes to Crouch for Lebo. Lady Wolves with the basketball. Right side Jones at the elbow. Brooklyn back into the near corner. Crouch has it. Back out to Peak. 22 seconds to play third quarter. It's a 21-point game. I don't know that I'd be holding for the final shot here, but that's what Lebo's doing. I would think you want to extend and have more opportunities, but Ott goes into the corner. Crouch, head fakes on a three. Picks up the dribble, skip pass, tipped out. But it's taken there by Peak with 7 seconds to play. Abby Jones, 4 seconds. Ott fires a three from the right wing. It's way off the mark, and it goes out of bounds as a buzzer's sound. At the end of three quarters, Hanover leading over Lebo 48-27. They've extended their 16-point halftime lead out to 21. 1 quarter left in our Division II state championship game, and it's coming your way on the other side of the break on KNDY.
Owens Originals Floral has creative solutions for all your floral needs. Let Carol and her artistic team design and deliver a floral masterpiece for you. At Owens Originals, they keep a large selection of fresh flowers available, as if they're handpicked just for you. Owens Originals Floral on the Square in downtown Washington, 325-2026 for all of life's celebrations.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. At Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville, that's just where we begin. When it comes to insuring your home, car, camper, or boat, we offer you personalized advice and service, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, contact Blue Valley Insurance.
After three quarters, the Hanover Lady Wildcats leading 48-27 over the Lady Wolves of Lebo in our state championship game in 1A Division II. 48-27 that score, 21-point advantage for the Lady Cats. It would take a monumental comeback from Lebo to win this game. Both teams again came into the state championship with a 25-0 record. Lebo won the volleyball championship over Hanover in the fall in 3 sets in Emporia. Hanover maybe looking for a little payback. A lot of the same players, obviously, on these teams. Anna Ginneman has it out top for Hanover. Picks up her dribble, left side wing to Caden Scotty here for Hanover. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Ginneman into the corner. Scotty fires three. Bounces off the back iron and misses. Rebound ripped out of there by Peak for Lebo. Across the timeline, Peak on the far side wing. Into the corner it goes to Hadley. Inside look, Brooklyn Jones banking it in from the left block for Lebo. 13 points now for Jones. Lebo's got the lead back down now to 19 at 48-29 in favor of Hanover. And a gentleman quickly across half court. Out to the top shot, he gets it to Losey. Tessa takes a dribble. As the Lady Wildcats have it out top, and a foul on Lebo. One-on-one opportunity coming up here for Anna Ginneman. There's the third foul called on Brooklyn Jones, team foul number 8. So again, the 1-on-1 for Ginneman. State championship game here in Great Bend, 48-29. Hanover with the lead as Ginneman looks to get it back to a 20-point advantage. Free throw on the way and in there. Anna now with 15 points. She's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 3 for 4, actually. She missed one on an and-one opportunity there in that third quarter. Second one for Ginneman goes in as well. 16 points for Anna Ginneman. Hanover leading it by 21 again, 50-29. Just into this fourth quarter here, 1 minute and 3 seconds in. Lebo basketball on the right side wing. Audrey Peak with it. Bounce pass into the near corner it goes. Peak has it back on the right wing. Skip pass to Ott. Back to Hadley. Hadley back into the corner for Ott. 6:44 in the game. 50-29 lead for Hanover. In the middle of the lane, Jones. Center out shot. Count it, the foul on Holly. Brooklyn Jones with a chance at a three-point play again. 50-31 the score. As there's 6:40 to play in the game. Foul on actually Keegan Atkins. That's her fourth. Apparently that was from behind there on Keegan. 16 foul called on the Lady Wildcats in the second half. Jones at the free throw line. She's got 15 in the game. That one rattles in. Lead back down to 18, 50-32. Taven Stahlbomber back in for Keegan Atkins. She had a big three-pointer there in that third quarter. As the Lady Cats have the basketball. Stahlbomber with the inbound play to Anna Ginneman. 6:38 to play in the contest. Ginneman hands it off to Stahlbomber on the far side wing. Back to Ginneman out top. Lebo, Coach Gardner telling him to extend the defense. Ginneman has it on the baseline and kicks it back out to Losey. Losey back to Ginneman. 6:20 to play in the game and an 18-point Hanover lead. Patrick Gardner says, hey, you got to come out. They've got to push the issue. Hanover can take some time off the clock, and that's absolutely not what Lebo wants. Gentleman has a timeout, called by Chris Mikeman on the near sideline. 6:12 to play in the game. Hanover 50, Lebo 32. We're back after the break on KNDY.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
50-32, Hanover with the lead. 6:12 to play here in the game. 1A Division II state championships from the Lebo Wolves and the Hanover Lady Wildcats. Hanover looking for their 3rd title, and they're in great position to seal one here. And Ginneman has it on the left side wing and dribbles it back out top over the left now to Stahlbomber. David pressured out here by Brooklyn Jones. Back out top to Losey. Lebo extending on a man-to-man defense here. As Finn has it out top. Over to the far side wing. Losey with it. Stahlbomber on the far side. Stahlbomber pressured, and a timeout again for Hanover and Chris Bikeman. 50-32. Hanover leading, 5:41 to play in the ball game. Back after the break on KNDY.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
5:37 to play in the game. Hanover leading 50-32 out of their timeout. A foul was called on Abby Jones for Lebo, her 3rd. Team foul number 9. 1-on-1 opportunity. Tessa Losey misses off the front rim. Rebound tapped out and taken by Sage Hadley for Lebo. Lady Wolves with the basketball. Looking to cut into the 16-point lead. Still 5.5 to play. Brooklyn Jones, free throw line jumper off to the right, missing. Ginneman has the rebound, and they called a foul on Lebo. Team foul number 10, so the double bonus the rest of the way for the Lady Wildcats. KU basketball will be joining in progress coming up after this game here on KNDY. KU playing Texas in the Big 12 championship game here tonight. Many people think that they've already wrapped up the overall number 1 seed at the NCAA tournament. Free throw on the way for Ginneman rattling in. 17 for the sophomore Anna Ginneman. 51-32. Hanover leading it by 19. Ginneman looking to make it 20. She is 5 of 6 6 of 7 now from the free throw line. 18 points for Ginneman. 52-32. Lady Wildcats leading by 20 again with 5:20 to play. Pass to the near corner. Hadley nearly had to go over her head, but she's able to reel it in. Back over the left side now. Jones into the corner for Ott. Long 2 on the way. Off the backside it missed. Hadley tracks down the rebound, though. Back on the baseline. Hadley jumper in for Lebo. 5 points now for Sage Hadley, and it's 52-34 in favor of Hanover. Taven Stahlbomber back over to Losey as Lebo puts on a full court press. Ginneman brings it across half court. Blows by Hadley on the baseline. Running shot, rolling off the mark. Rebound, Hawley, put back miss, but a foul on Lebo. Ott felt like Hawley was on her back, but no call was made, and then Ott gets called for the foul. Second personal on Ott. Team foul already in the double bonus. So it's the 11th team foul actually on Lebo. Everybody out there has at least 3 fouls for Lebo right now. It's actually the third on Ott. I had the second there. Free throw rolls out for Holly. That's her first miss from anywhere tonight. She was 7 of 7 from the line and 2 for 2 from the floor. So 52-34 in favor of Hanover. Second free throw for Holly on the way. Nothing but net. 53-34 the score. Holly with 12 is now 8 of 9 from the stripe. 19-point Hanover lead. Peak over to the left wing. Abby Jones has it in the corner. Skip pass Ott back to Peak. Near side Hadley. Fakes on a 3. Blows by Sin. Cut off by Holly. Partially tipped, but a foul called on Macy. The third on Holly. Team foul number 7 on Hanover. 2 free throws coming up here for Sage Hadley. 1 for 2 in the game. Again, came in shooting 67% from the line. 4:38 to play in the contest. First free throw for Hadley. Bounces off the mark. 5 points for Sage. Leading the way for Lebo. Brooklyn Jones has 16. 13 for Audrey Peak. She's made 3 threes in the game. 6 in the second quarter, 7 in the third for Peak. Second free throw missing for Hadley, and the rebound goes to Stahlbomber for Hanover. 4:35 to play in the contest. Hanover leading it by 19 still. And Ginneman has it over to Stahlbomber on the right side. Wide open 3 right wing, spinning around and out. Rebound Holly, put back again, missing this time though. Sin has it. Head fakes on Hadley, goes back out. It's tipped, and a 3-second violation on Sin. So the Lady Wolves will get the possession back. Inbound play on the near sideline for Abby Jones. 4:20 to play, 53-34. Again, both teams came into the state championship unbeaten, so you knew somebody was going to go home with a title, and the other team would pick up their first loss. Right now it looks like Hanover will be the ones to win. Holly blocks the shot on the baseline on the attempt by Brooklyn Jones at the right block. Hanover basketball. Losey across half court for the Lady Cats. Over to the right side of the wing for Stahlbomber. 4 minutes to play in the game. We're halfway through the final quarter. Skip pass underneath. Sin back to Losey. Tessa hands it off to Ginneman. Again, Ginneman leading the way with 18 for Hanover. 12 apiece for Atkins and Holly. Stahlbomber has it. Pressured out top by Jones. Brooklyn puts some pressure on Losey. Knocked the ball loose, tried to save it in, but it goes right to Stahlbomber. She's guarded here by Jones. Picks it up, lobs the elbow for Holly. The ball knocked loose. It's on the deck, and a tie-up. Lebo gets the possession. Lady Wolves with the basketball. Keegan Atkins back into the game for Tessa Losey, and checking out Aaliyah Sin as Caitlin Clipp comes back in for Hanover. 3:37 in the game, 53-34. Lady Wildcats with the advantage. Lebo trying to get back in a little bit. Here's Hadley, has it right side. Over the left wing now it goes to Abby Jones. Nearly an overplay, but Ginneman stays away from fouling. Peak back over to Jones. Peak has it back now on the right wing, extended over to Hadley. Deep 3 for Sage from the right side. Rolls halfway down, it pops out. Clipp had the rebound. Ott comes away with it, gets fouled by Clipp going back up with the shot. Actually, they called this one on Taven Stahlbomber, her second. Stahlbomber from behind, 8th foul. Katie Ott to the free throw line for Lebo, shooting 56% from the line this season. She averaged just 1.5 points a game for Lebo. First free throw on the way, front rim and missing. Katie's got another one coming up. The Lady Wolves looking to cut the lead back to 18. Second free throw misses for Ott, and another rebound for Holly. Be interested to see what she has by the end of the game as far as rebounds are concerned. Probably double-double territory. Keegan Atkins has it left wing. Dribbles to the free throw line. Drives into the lane. Floater on the way. Rolling off the mark. Clip the rebound. Put back in for Hanover. 8 points for Caitlin Clipp as she rebounds and makes the miss from Keegan Atkins. 55-34. A 21-point Hanover lead with just 2:48 remaining. Paige Hadley has it. Skip pass out top. Tipped by Stahlbomber, but Pete comes out of there with it for Lebo. Audrey dribbles over to the left side wing. Bounce pass into the corner for Ott. Needs to get it right back to Peak, and she wasn't able to. Peak has it, skip pass, and Ginneman reads it. She's got long arms and steals it right out of midair. 12 turnovers unofficially for Lebo in the game as Ginneman dribbles it over to the near side wing. Hanover content to take some time if they can on these possessions here with 2:20 remaining and a 21-point lead. Keegan Atkins has it on the far side. Brooklyn Jones not extending on that defense, so Keegan dribbling out some time again. Atkins drives to the elbow, kicks it back out to Ginneman. Ginneman dribbles it back near half court to run some more clock. 2:05 to play in the game. A 21-point Hanover lead. Hanover fans are starting to feel it over on that far side. 1:58 to play in the game, 55-34. Lebo not really aggressive right now and kind of conceding this one, it looks like, as Keegan Atkins dribbles back over to the near side to Juneman. Abby Jones is one that's playing extended defense here on the wing and gets called for the foul. Fourth on Jones. Again, way past the double bonus. Anna Juneman to the free throw line for 2 attempts for Hanover. She's looking to get to 20. Her season high was 27 against Axel back on January 10th. Free throw on the way for Anna, rolls in. 19 points now for Juneman. 22-point Hanover lead, 56-34. Caitlin Clipp checking out of the game. Aaliyah Sin checks in. This is where Kurt Spikeman probably brings in players to let them get their curtain call. Seniors are out there for Hanover. Stahlbaumer, Clipp, and Holly. Free throw rolling in for Anna Juneman. 20 points for Juneman tonight, 57-34. Hanover dominant in this 1A Division II state championship game. Peek into the corner for Crouch, and we have a timeout called by Lebo to get substitutions into the game. 1:38 to play, 57-34 Hanover, as Lebo brings their starters out. Again, their team, Elena Milana senior, as well as Shaylee Crouch, but really no big-time seniors on this team for Lebo. They're not going to take the full timeout here. They're just going to do the substitution and roll through. Inbound play for Lebo on the far side. Elena Milana is into the game for Lebo. Here's your curtain call for Macy Holly. 12 points tonight for Macy, finishing her career as a state champion for the Hanover Lady Wildcats. Keegan Atkins and Aaliyah Sims. Actually, this is Aaliyah Sims' curtain call as she checks out of the game. Aaliyah finishes with a point. Keegan Atkins, a senior for Hanover, as well as Taven Stahlbaumer. She comes out and gets her curtain call. And now your final one for Keegan Atkins for the Hanover Lady Wildcats. 12 for Keegan. Stahlbaumer scored a point tonight. The inbound play for Lebo, and a foul call on Tessa Losey right off the inbound. There's her first foul, team foul number 9 on Hanover. So 1-and-1 opportunity coming up here for Elena Milan, the senior for Lebo. Brooklyn Jones, the senior for Lebo, finishing her career, had 16 here for Lebo tonight to lead the Lady Wolves. Free throw for Milan didn't hit anything. Actually might have grazed a little bit of net and went out of bounds. So Milan misses that one. 1:37 to play in the game. Hanover leading 57-34. Shotty with the inbound play to Anna Juneman. Coach Bikeman will empty his bench with 1:30 to play. 57-34 the score. He wanted curtain calls first. Hannah Zarbanicki is out there, the 5'9" sophomore. Clipp is back in as well. Shotty, Losey, and Juneman. Again, Juneman with 20. Coach Bikeman probably going to take a timeout here if Lebo doesn't foul, just to get the players into the game. Out top, Juneman with it for Hanover. Probably going to take it to a minute, I would guess, and then take the timeout. Juneman on the far side, and here's Coach Bikeman with the timeout just to substitute. So subs coming into the game for Hanover. Players that are out there for the Lady Wolves that came in. Allison Conradi, 5'6" freshman. We did also see Cassidy Potter, the 5'5" freshman out there. Shayla Crouch, the 5'5" senior as well. Jump shot from Shotty from the baseline for Hanover, misses with 58 seconds remaining. The rebound tipped into the hands of Allie Peak, the 5'3" freshman, out for the first time for Lebo. Hanover has their bench cleared with Leah Juneman, 5'5" freshman. Shirley Slabek out there as well. Long jumper on the way for Crouch, misses. And the rebound taken out by Hanover. Allie Shale, 5'8" freshman, also out there for Hanover. Up the floor, missed shot, rebound underneath for Slabek, misses. Rebound goes to Zarbanicki, then tipped out of bounds by Lebo. Hannah Carpenter, 5'4" junior, comes into the game for Elena Milan, so she's a senior and kind of gets a curtain call here on her career. 30.8 on the clock. 3 on the way, left wing for Shotty, misses. Rebound goes long to Shale in the near corner for Hanover. Lady Wildcats leading 57-34 with 22 seconds to play. On the near side, this is Shotty with it. Coach Bikeman says stay out here near half court. No buck, no shot attempts. 12.5 seconds left. Shotty dribbling it out. You can hear the crowd for Hanover getting excited with 5 seconds to play. Dribble drive for Juneman. Layup in for Leah right before the end of this game. Final score, Hanover 59, Lebo 34. For the third time in school history, the Hanover Lady Wildcats are state champions winning the 1A Division II title over Lebo, 59-34. It's the third state championship under Chris Beichman, matching the feat in 2017 and 18 in 1A Division I. This Hanover Lady Wildcat team finishes 26-0 as your state champions in 1A Division II. 59-34. Hanover with the victory over Lebo here on KNDY. We will take a timeout. Hanover fans are over on the far side of me, or else I'd get a big reaction from them if they were right behind me, but I'm in the press box way deep, so we'll go ahead and go to post-game here. Your Hanover Lady Wildcats are the state champs, a 59-34 win over the Lebo Lady Wolves. Hanover finishes 26-0. Lebo, a valiant effort and a great season, finishes 25-1, but this one was Hanover from the jump. And they win it by 25 in the state title game. Back to wrap it up after the break on KNDY.
To be successful in agriculture today, you need to have all your ducks in a row. We can help you do that. Our ag lenders know their business and they're local. They can work with you to establish the loans and lines of credit you need to get the job done. Because we make our decisions locally, we give quick service on loans. Stop by, see us, and get all your ducks in a row. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Welcome back here on a post-game show. The Hanover Lady Wildcats, for the third time in school history, are the state champions. They went over the Lebo Lady Wolves 59-34, a dominant 25-point win for Hanover in this one. Lebo finishes their year at 25-1. Hanover 26-0. What an outstanding night tonight from the three leading scorers for Hanover throughout the entire season. Anna Juneman had 20 points and went 8 of 9 from the free throw line. They have her 8 of 8 on here. I think I had her missing one. But either way, Juneman, an outstanding night with 20 for Hanover. She also had 4 steals defensively. She led all scorers with 20 here this evening. We told you Macy Hawley would be around double-double territory. She is in double-double territory. 12 points, 11 rebounds. Macy went 8 of 9 from the free throw line, 2 for 3 from the floor, but, man, she was all over the glass. Again, 12 points, 11 rebounds for Macy Hawley, the senior, for Hanover. A great way to end her career. Keegan Atkins ends her career with a 12-point night. 12 points, had a steal, 3 rebounds, and assist as well. Keegan doing a nice job. She was in a little bit of foul trouble here this evening. But, again, Keegan Atkins finishing with 12 points here for Hanover. Caitlin Klipp had an outstanding state tournament. I'm just going to say that. The junior really was dominant in the post and did a great job on the glass for this team. And I think what she did throughout these 3 games for Hanover may be overlooked by what we saw from players like Juneman, Atkins, and Hawley, and especially in a game like this, right? But Cliff had an outstanding contest, 8 points, 4 rebounds. She had 9 last night, or yesterday afternoon, and win over St. John's Tifton. So, again, Hanover, those are your leaders for the Lady Wildcats. Rounding out the scoring for Hanover, Tessa Lozzi had 3. Also a 2-pointer off the bench there late for Leah Juneman. 1 point each for Taven Stahlbaumer and Aaliyah Sin on free throws as well. Again, Hanover finishes their year at 26-0. The state champs for the 3rd time in school history. They won 2017 and 18 under Coach Beichman. They're in 1A Division I, and they take 1A Division II this year, as Coach Beichman is actually giving a big hug to Caitlin Clipp right now, probably telling her something similar to what I said, that she is maybe one of the unsung heroes for Hanover in this state tournament run. Lebo, again, 25-1. They finished their season. Brooklyn Jones with 16. Audrey Peak with 13. As Jones had 8 points in the first quarter, she was held to 8 the rest of the way. Peak had 3 threes tonight, and all of her points were scored between the second and third quarters. As, again, Lebo takes this loss, dropping to 25-1 on the season. Only 3 players scored. Is that right? That is right. 16 for Jones, 13 for Peak, and Sage Hadley, who averaged 15.5 points a game, was held to just 5. What a defensive performance from the Lady Wildcats of Hanover. This 34-point game was the lowest point total of the season for Lebo. They came out with a plan defensively to run a 3-2 zone and not let Lebo shoot them out of this building and knock down a bunch of threes. Lebo was a 33% three-point shooting team coming into this state championship game, and where they made that concerted effort to make sure that it wasn't going to be a situation where they got beat deep from deep, and that's the case here tonight. Hanover wins the state championship 59-34 over Lebo. I'm going to take one more timeout, and when we return, we'll be back with the final wrap-up here on our post-game show on KNDY.
Quality health care dedicated to your satisfaction. That's the standard of the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic. Your choice for quality care right where you live. Doctors Roger and Linda Warren and nurse practitioners Aubrey Schaefer and Jada Edgar offer general hospital and surgery services, home health, swing beds, and long-term care. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic, your choice for quality health care right where you live.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover. Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
Owens Originals Floral has creative solutions for all your floral needs. Let Carol and her artistic team design and deliver a floral masterpiece for you. At Owens Originals, they keep a large selection of fresh flowers available, as if they're handpicked just for you. Owens Originals Floral on the Square in downtown Washington, 325-2026 for all of life's celebrations.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. At Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville, that's just where we begin. When it comes to insuring your home, car, camper, or boat, we offer you personalized advice and service, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, contact Blue Valley Insurance.
KNDY is proud to be your local sports leader. For over 40 years, KNDY has been bringing you the scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long, year after year. Not just playoff time. Times and technology change, but our dedication to area sports remain the same. KNDY Sports, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
Dusty Donis back with you for the final time here from the Kirkman Activity Center in Great Bend at Barton Community College. The Hanover Lady Wildcats, the state champions in 1A Division II, winning at 59-34 over Lebo. Hanover finishes their year at 26-0. Their third state championship in school history. Lebo finishes at 25-1. Big congrats to the Hanover Lady Wildcats, Chris Beichman, Kim Losey, and the crew here this season. This is one of the most dominant teams that I've seen at a state tournament, and Hanover did everything they needed to do to pick up their third championship, a 25-point victory over a previously unbeaten team in the state championship. You can't ask for anything more than that at all. Again, Hanover gets the victory tonight, finishing their year at 26-0. That's a wrap for high school basketball for me here on KNDY FM 95.5 and for the station, as the Marysville boys will be playing for the championship later on here in about 40-45 minutes over on KNDY AM. So stay tuned for that. But until then, we're going to join the KU men's basketball team in progress in the Big 12 men's basketball tournament championship against Texas here tonight from the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. It's been a great and fun state tournament here on KNDY. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Big thanks to all the sponsors for bringing a hand over to Lady Wildcat basketball. Once again, for the final time, the Hanover Lady Wildcats are the state champions in 2023, winning 59-34 over Lebo here at the 1A Division II state tournament. That wraps it up for me. Dusty Donis saying good evening from Great Bend, Kansas.
KNDY.